By the way, you know, most women, just like most 85, God is not, they didn't pick God. You know what I'm saying? They see it that God picked them. So when you say that you're God, that makes no sense to them. Like you just said something that doesn't go, like you said 1 + 1 is 3, and that's just the way it is. You know? Just like if I was to bring up a flat earther here, they would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because they're bringing something that isn't true. The same way when you bring a truth, they've been dealing with something that doesn't have to be proven because they were taught that it does not get proven. This is the one thing that cannot be proven. So for everything that cannot be proven, we have this blanket answer. This is the answer I picked. And now you've disrespected about 20 years of her life in making that decision that it's that mystery. See? So, you know, this is where you gotta have your Ralph Tresvant sensitivity. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be Ralph Tresvant. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give it the tender build. Yeah. Tender build. You know what I mean? You gotta show the wonders of Allah, you know? Like, I used to build with my earth like when we was dating, because, you know, it's gotta be right, though. I'm not saying the puppy quote. Right? Right? But I used to tell her about all the things that happen in the world and how I had to control that in order to change it greater, because we appeal to each other because she's, you know, she's a straight revolutionary. She's a straight revolutionary. She was a socialist, Fidelista, all of that, you know what I mean, Che Guevara, and that's how I related to her. I read some of her pieces and I liked that stuff, right? So, and the look myth matched the writing, so I was like, okay. So I had to appealed to that aspect. You know what I'm saying? That it's only if she's appeals to warriors, and I'm a warrior, then the greatest type of warrior is the one that controls his whole reality and is fixing the own reality that he created. Once I started to build with her like that, in that perspective of her lane, then she realized that the mystery God, just like all of the other people she respected in history, right, did not wait for a mystery God to bring them food, right? Because Fidel didn't go, oh Jesus, when is this revolution coming? Right, he got them guns. He had like 5 guns. I don't know if you knew that. He had like 5 guns. Most of the guys didn't even have guns. They were sharing guns. Imagine sharing a gun, going into battle and shit. You know? Yeah, they didn't have shit. He just had the people with him, but he didn't have any weaponry. Where do they get weapons? Where are they gonna get that? You know, these are farmers and shit that don't own land. So they don't even have land and they farm on it. They didn't wait for a mystery, right? When Che Guevara was going through the world looking for a place to start revolution, he wasn't going, look, oh, I got like all this money in my pocket, I'm rich, we're gonna fund this revolution, right? Nah, he was like, yo, we got guns and where these niggas at, we can shoot them and take out their shit and start this shit. They kept it mad simple.
It's about the work.
So that's what she related to. So she related to most of the aspects that made God. You want to change the reality, you go and do it. But she never studied those people on a philosophical basis. So the people that inspired me, right? The gods, hip hop, or then when I started to learn, you know, Asian philosophers, Chinese philosophers, Indian philosophers, right? That matched what we deal with in their sayings. I didn't quote that shit to her. I started to tell her about the stuff that we both knew. And that perspective of how they couldn't have done it with the mystery God. They did that shit themselves. You know what I mean? And then she started to question this stuff. And she started to, you know what I mean? If I tell her not to eat pork, these are steps because it seems godly. If I tell them, listen, if you eat these wrong foods, these are the things that's going to feel like in your system as you eat it. And then she was calling me up and saying, listen, I made a mistake and I ate this shit here and it's not good for you and I feel terrible. And I was like, yeah.
You said, yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
If Mecca did this.